Alright, who wants to hang out? Chihiro. Okay. Just hung out with her. I need to hang out with Yuko! It's Tuesday. I don't think Yuko is available on Tuesdays. We don't have Kazushi anymore. Hang out with Kesuke. Can't hang out with Student Council. Although, actually, there is a social link I've completely forgotten about. Where's this room? You remember way back... way back when we were hanging out with Bunkichi and Mitsuko? We met a social link, and I completely forgot to go follow up on it.
But, yatta! Yes, this is the best sewing I have done!
The foreign exchange student you met at the bookstore is busy sewing.
Oh, konnichiwa, hello, Makoto-sama. I haven't seen you since the bookstore. You came. I am very happy.
You know my name?
Yes, I asked the teacher, my sensei. We are in the same grade. This is Tanoshi, very fun. Would you like to try?
It seems Bebe wants you to join. Sure.
Honto, really? Arigato, thank you. I was sad because I did not have any tomodachi, friends, since I came to Nihon, Japan. But now, I am happy.
You have joined Fashion Club. You understand Bebe a little better. Temperance, okay. I think I do have a Temperance persona, actually. A new social link with Bebe.
Whoa, look at the time. Well then, Makoto-sama, goodbye. Oh, and by the way, I was wondering how you bid farewell in Nihongo.
Hasta la vista, no. Sayonara.
Wakarimashita, I understand. Sayonara.
Well, I made a new friend. That's nice. What's on the news? Casinos are popular vacation spots nowadays, but for the real casino experience, you have to go to Las Vegas in the USA. We'll now hear from our foreign correspondent on the Strip. Hello there! Hi, and welcome to Las Vegas, gambling capital of the world. Fascinating. Oh, hey Fuka. Good morning. Well, we're almost done. It feels like it went so fast. So many things happened, but I'm glad that I was able to become friends with everyone. What about you? I'm glad I met you, Fuka. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't mean it like that, but thank you. Alright, it's Wednesday, so I don't remember who's available. Oh, Hidetoshi wants to hang out. That might happen. It just depends on whether or not I have Yuko available to hang out with. And I do! Sorry, Hidetoshi, a girl wants to hang out. And she's blushing, and she's come up to ask me. Bebe, I'm sorry, I just met you. We will hang out momentarily. Gonna hang out with Yuko. Yuko! Oh, we're at her house. Eat with Todai 3rd Street, Yuko's room. You're celebrating your coaching success alone with Yuko. It was a lot of hard work, but I'm glad we helped those kids. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare. I just noticed that you have such long eyelashes. I've never seen you this close before. How about we change topics? I have a question for you. Do you like kids, Makoto-kun? Yeah, I like kids. Me too. I like how they try so hard. You know, recently I realized how much I like to take care of people. Can I ask you one more question before we call it a night? Let's say you get married and have a kid. Would you want it to be a boy or a girl? Well, it doesn't matter which. Is that how guys think? Yuko seems a little puzzled. Well, if you mean you don't care about as long as the baby is healthy, then I agree with you. Anyway, I wouldn't want the baby to take after me, since I'm a little rough around the edges. I don't want the baby to look like you, Makoto-kun, since you're... Oh, that's awkward! I didn't mean to imply... Oh, what am I saying? It seems like Yuko has fallen for you. Your relationship is stronger now. It's weird, though, because since you end up assumed to be in a relationship with any girl that you have a social link with, you never actually have any agency or, like, you know, action in the relationship. They just sort of fall for you, declare that you are in a relationship, and then you're dating them. But you never actually have to do anything. Like a real relationship. Oh, 8. Your relationship with Yuko has intensified. It's getting dark. Please don't get the wrong idea. It was something I saw on TV last night. There was this show about predicting what a baby will look like by combining two people's pictures. Well, that's the only reason I brought it up. I don't want you to misunderstand. Hey, it's getting late. Let's call it a night, okay? Poor, embarrassed Yuko. You left abruptly, as if you had been kicked out. Oops.
Sup, dude?
The number of the Lost has been increasing lately, but there's only one shadow left. Once we destroy him, it'll be all over. We need to save this town, man. I'll think about it. Leave it up to me. Gotcha, let's put a smile on everyone's face. Last night's increase in apathy syndrome victims hit the previously predicted mark. It was off by a few days, but the cultural anthropologist's prediction came true again. He has announced his intentions to continue his research on... finishing his sentences. Okay, everyone, listen up. Everyone knows what tofu is, right? It's a high-protein food made out of soybeans. Soy sauce is another food that's obviously made from soybeans. Now, Makoto. Natto comes from soybeans too, but how is it made? I already told you I don't know. Fermenting them. Oh. Natto is fermented, which is why it's sticky. It's a Japanese food, but even here, a handful of people can't stand the taste of it. Fermented soybeans, that doesn't sound good. Alright, Yukari, perfect. We'll hang out with Yukari. Oh, really? I have to wait another time before I can level up this relationship? That's disappointing.
Oh, hey!
Well, don't oh hey me like we weren't just hanging out all afternoon. Iwatodai Station strip mall overrun with apathy syndrome victims. Now, back to the studio for more news.
Let's begin, class. Ahi Adni Tetragrammaton. We've covered the times of magical growth, and now we've just about reached the modern age. Every art or science branches off into sub-studies as it progresses. Magic, too, was subdivided around the 18th century. Some people preached about morals, some focused on communicating with spirits, and so on. There was even a man who founded modern psychology through his research on hypnosis. This, too, is magic, the ability to see into the human mind. As a result of the flourishing magical research, witch hunts became more common. To avoid this, magic began to progress in secret societies. I'm sure many of you have heard the names of these organizations. The Rosicrucian Order, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, and the Golden Dawn. Many of these societies are still with us today. The forefathers of modern magic are too numerous to count. For instance, there's Eliphas Levi, the man who attempted to combine modern and ancient systems of magic. His literature, which took a scientific approach, is still published today. Madame Blavatsky was the biggest magician of the 19th century and a renowned theosophist. Many magical societies stemmed from the Theosophical Society that she founded. Mesmer opened the path to psychology with his studies on life energy. Rudolf Steiner helped spread the knowledge of anthroposophy. There was Aleister Crowley, of course, the 20th century's grand magician, and Gurdjieff, the mystic who taught many of his students the Fourth Way. All of them had incredible stores of knowledge. Are you listening? You're not frozen with fear, I trust. I'll test you to see how well you've been paying attention. Get it wrong and your zodiac sign will change. Aha! Adonai! Tetragrammaton! Who to choose? Ah, Makoto, I choose thee. Who was the founder of Theosophy, which gave rise to many magical societies? That would be Madame Blavatsky. Very good. Remember to be purified of your unlucky years. Now then, the magical arts progressed even further with practical use. With the knowledge spread by the people we've discussed today, Albus Dumbledore picked up the torch. Okay, maybe Chihiro's available. It's Friday, so probably not. Oh, Bebe's available. Oh wait, Hitotoshi's available. What am I thinking? Chihiro is the only one here. Makoto-san, today's meeting was cancelled. What happened to Hidetoshi-san? What do you mean? Just now a teacher called him into the office. The teacher seemed really upset. You decided to go to the office. Don't be so stubborn, just put his name on the list. You hear someone yelling inside the office. Makoto-kun was chosen by the president to be in student council. He's very responsible. That's why I don't consider him a suspect. You hear a teacher and Hidetoshi talking. There are witnesses who saw him wandering the streets at midnight. I thought you hated students who don't follow the rules. I don't doubt that there were witnesses, but I believe in Makoto-kun, so I'm not adding him to the list of suspects. I thought you were smarter than that, Hidetoshi. Forget about our deal. If you'll excuse me, then. Oh, you were listening? Hidetoshi looks uncomfortable. You came to my defense. It may have sounded like that, but I just did what I thought was right. That teacher thinks it was you. Did he really pass his certification exam? Dude, I've met the teachers here. I don't think any of them did. Don't worry, Makoto-kun. Even if the whole school turns on you, I won't sell you out. Hidetoshi seems to be a true friend, and your relationship is stronger now. Is that 7? It's 8! Bonus! I didn't even realize we were that far along. I won't sell you out. Not bad, huh? See ya, Makoto-kun.
Oh, hey!
The lost are increasing, huh? That makes me think that a shadow is coming. But this will be the last one, right? So let's do our best. Oh, hang on. Let me just try that again. Oh, I can't see it again! They were apologizing for something, but I skipped it by accident. So I apologize now.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare for you to be here. Is it for archery club?
Yes, the teacher asked for a report.
I see. Then you must be busy.
Not really. At least not compared to you. I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
Senpai, why did you decide to fight?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
I see. Well, in my case, I don't really have a reason anymore, if I'm being honest. I know the whole story about my father now. But I was thinking maybe I could erase the mistakes he left behind. I guess I should have thought about this earlier, huh? Why didn't I question myself sooner?
What's done is done.
But it seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. In the end, defeating the shadows is all that really matters, isn't it?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure. It'll all be over after the next full moon, but I'll probably still be trying to figure it out.
Maybe so. But at least then we'll be able to return to a normal school life. The student council members will be here soon. If you want to talk later, let me know.
No, that's okay.
I'm glad they became
Thanks
friends.
for listening.
For all the antagonism, it's good to see them supporting one another. There's a lot of character development in this game that I really appreciate, and I think the fact that it takes place over a year with this long-form, thing, where every day you're actually playing through a school day, even if it's, super truncated, it just gives you a chance to really get to know the characters and care about them, and they can actually change over time, and you'll notice it. Anyway, let's go hang out with Chihiro. Makoto-san, hurry! I'm worried that someone's gonna buy that illustration collection. Wait. They said my materials fee hasn't been paid yet. I was getting grilled in the office. Oh, that money. I gave it to the teacher in the office. You were the one responsible for that money, right? That means you were the last one who saw it. Huh? I just told you. You're the treasurer, right? Why are you in that position if you don't know how to handle money properly? The teachers are in the office right now, so why don't you go fess up and apologize? Makoto-san. You're not to blame. So you agree with me, right? It's not my fault. I gave the money to the teacher. It's not my fault, so why should I have to apologize? Whatever, just make sure you take care of it. You're so happy since you got all that money. Well, you better do something before everyone finds out. Don't worry, I'll keep your little secret for now. Wait, you think I... Never mind. Those guys think I stole the money. I couldn't stand up to them, but I didn't take anything. Hey, don't worry. How am I supposed to not worry when I'm being accused of stealing? I can't believe I just yelled at you, Makoto-san. I never expected this to happen. Makoto-san, what should I do? You feel as if Chihiro is depending on you. But I think I annoyed her, so it's going to take longer to level this next rank up. But hey, we're on level 7. Oh. No, this is my problem. I'll try to take care of it. Bookworms. Sorry, but I don't have time to stop today. You walked with Chihiro until it was time for you to head in a different direction.
Oh, hey!
Every channel is showing news related to apathy syndrome. Ah, Sundays with Akanari. I guess we only have a couple of those left, really. There he is. Just give me a minute so I can calm down. Akinari is having trouble breathing. Stay at his side. False alarm. I had some pain, but it's better now. It's calming down. Thanks. I stopped taking my medicine. It's not gonna fix me anyway, right? It just helps for the pain and spasming. What? I know, it only speeds things along, but my medicine makes me drowsy, and if my hands go numb, then I can't write anything. I have to finish my story. The reason my story's unfinished is because I haven't found the meaning of life yet. Get lost in my writing, erase it, and then don't know where to go next. When we're talking, I have a clearer picture. I can almost see it. It seems like that might be the meaning of life for me. I'm probably writing this book to find the meaning of life. Well, if I do find it and finish the story, I hope we get a little more time together after that. Akinari smiled weakly, and your relationship is stronger. Level 8. Closing in on the end of some of these. The sun is setting. I hope to see you again.
Greetings.
The full moon will be here soon. I'm prepared to go to Tartarus at any time. Koromaru-san seems to be ready as well. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, Episode 36, Ant Guy, the Walking Appetite. Did Hawk sneak a peek into the female baths? What? And now the news. Apathy syndrome continues to spread, causing some to panic. Kari wants to hang out, but it's Yuko's turn. We might not have an option to hang out with Yuko. Kenji. Hey, Kenji! Jeez, he's completely out of it. You should start drinking coffee before he comes to class. How about you, Makoto? Everyone knows that coffee is derived from Arabic, or you should, because I told you that last time. But which of these things is not Arabic? Magazines. Too bad. The answer is wristwatch. Both sugar and magazine had their origins in Arabic. However, they're derived from European languages, not directly from Arabic. Oops. Sorry, Miss Toriomi. Can't hang out with Hikari. And not Yuko, so... It's Monday, so I can hang out with the student council. Almost level 9.
Where have you been?
Comedian made an unexpectedly influential comment in a sports magazine. His claim that apathy syndrome was foretold by Nostradamus seems to be widely believed now. Okay, then. They're popping up all over, aren't they? The people with apathy syndrome? Yeah, they are. My friend's brother's friend is one too. It's starting to become a serious problem. The It's on the news every day now. Oh, and did you see the special program they ran? Nostradamus actually predicted all of this. I don't think I actually know who Nostradamus actually was. Like, I know the name, but I couldn't tell you where he lived or what he was actually renowned for doing beyond prophecy. Okay, no Yukari today. It's Tuesday, which probably means no Yuko either. No Yuko. So let's hang out with Bebe. I need to get a Temperance persona. Or not Temperance. Is it Temperance? Yeah, I think it's Temperance. Having a good time sewing.
Today our work is over Awari. Let us go to the sweet shop, Makoto-sama. This is my first time going, so will you teach me?
Sure, let's go.
Oh, you are the best. Thank you, arigato. Well then, shall we go? We'll go together, my tomodachi, my friend.
Since this is supposed to be speaking Japanese the whole time, is he just saying things twice? Or would he be saying it in French, if this was the Japanese? I don't know. I wonder which language he speaks if you are playing in Japanese.
Oshi, that dessert was delicious. I'm so happy, Oreshi. I love the culture of Nihon. Japan is sugoi. Amazing.
Yeah, Japan's pretty great.
Haha, yes. Japan's culture is number one, Ichiban. I wish I was born here. I want to learn everything about Nihon and become Japanese. Thank you for bringing me here, Makoto-sama. Arigato. I have an aunt who lives back home. She has been helping me. I must tell her that I have made a great friend, Tomodachi.
Bebe seems truly grateful. Let's see. Yeah, it's Temperance. I need to make sure I have a Temperance persona soon. Level 2.
Oh, look at the time. I would like to ask you more about Nihon. I'll talk to you later. Sayonara.
I suppose if I told him hasta la vista, he would have said that every time. That would be pretty funny, but mean. The cultural anthropologists have announced more information. One of them has actually accurately guessed the dates of recoveries and relapses in the past. He believes the next wave of recovery will begin on the 7th. Oh, it's 7 days until the next full moon, so, hey, Pharaohs! How you doing, creepy kid?
Good evening.
Again, it's not really evening if it's the dark hour, but whatever.
It'll be a full moon again in just another week.
Yeah, last one, too.
At last, the 12th one. Are you ready? Regardless of how long it's been, a lot has happened, hasn't it? But it's a bit soon to be reminiscing. How about I come see you once it's over? Be careful now.
See you then, Pharaohs. Alright, it's Wednesday, so Hidetoshi could hang out. I'm not sure. It depends on if Yuko is available. I think she actually will be. Oh, hey, baby. Next time I hang out with Bebe, I'm gonna go to the Velvet Room first. I should do that tonight. Just go to the Velvet Room and grab a Temperance persona. I need to hang out with Yuko so I can hang out with one of the others. Please be here. Yes, Yuko! Let's go hang out. I don't think I'm going to level this up, but we'll see. If I'm lucky. But I'm probably not. And Oh, I didn't even get to your relationship could become stronger soon. Ouch.
Oh, hey!
Every channel is showing news related to apathy syndrome. I'm going to get a temperance persona just in case. The next chapter is about enzymes. Are you worried it'll go over your head? Don't worry, you're already familiar with the main places enzymes can be found in your own body. Let's see if you can tell the class, Makoto. Consider milk, which contains lactic acid. One type of enzyme's function is to break lactic acid into glucose and galactose. What is that enzyme called? Lactase. Some people get stomach aches from drinking milk because their bodies can't produce enough lactase. The same thing happens for some people in alcohol if they lack enzymes to break the alcohol down. But if you're wondering if you don't have that particular enzyme, don't try to find out until you're 21, okay? That would be a really unfortunate thing to discover on your 21st birthday. Okay, Yukari, I can hang out with you today. Going to the bookstore is kinda lame. Let's go somewhere else. Wait, let me see how much money I have. Oh no, where's my wallet? Did I drop it? When? I had it when I pulled out my ticket at the station. Wait, someone bumped into me right outside the train station. Sorry, I'm gonna go back there and take a look around. It'll just take a minute. Wait here, okay? I'll be fine, so don't come after me. I'll be right back. Around. It doesn't seem like Yukari is coming back. What will you do? I'll wait a little longer. She told me not to come after her. Guess I'm gonna go look for her. Oh, great. What did you say? You better shut your mouth, bitch. Can I get a piece of that, bro? Yukari is surrounded by punks. Help her! Ha-ha! Makoto punch! Thanks. Yukari seems appreciative. Your relationship is stronger now. Was that it? She lost her wallet, I followed her, and beat up some punks. Woo! Level 5. It seems Yukari thinks of you as a guy she really cares about. Your relationship is becoming more intimate. Hey, but you got a little carried away. Hey, why did you come after me? Didn't I say to wait? Yukari seems annoyed. You think it's funny? I got my wallet by myself. I didn't need your help. Yukari is trembling. It doesn't seem like she really means what she's saying. Now, this is an infamous scene, and I was going to get to this, but... So, in amongst American fans, Yukari Takaba is actually fairly roundly disliked, or at least was. She's kind of made a comeback in recent years, but this scene is such a huge reason, and it's because of the differences between Japanese and American social norms. If you leave her alone, that's obviously just rude. If you try to cheer her up, this is the correct answer. Because this is what you would do in Japan. Giving her a hug, which is what a lot of Americans would be like, okay, you've had a stressful experience, like some people tried to rob you, you got beat up. People could understandably give her a hug in that situation. Plus, we already hugged each other at the beach, and she seemed to be fine with that. But this creeps her out and reverses the social link. And that would be fairly obvious to a Japanese person. But we're not going to do that. And a lot of people were annoyed by how easy Takaba seemed. Takaba seemed to be, like, really mercurial because of that, but it's just a difference in social norms. Anyway. Thanks, it's okay. Sorry, I'm going home now. See ya. But there are a lot of American players who got mad because they stepped on that particular cultural bomb.
Hello.
The next full moon will be on November 3rd. That gives us 5 more days. Today's Cantonese word is kaumena. Turn your head left and right and say it. Kaumena. Kaumena means help. Even I say kaumena to those apathy syndrome victims. That's all for this week.
Class is now in session. Salamander Soul Glue Hen. Miss Toriumi is feeling ill today. Again, I'll be her replacement today. People tend to overstuff themselves during autumn. Mind your manners. It just so happens that I have a lesson prepared. Today we'll look at summoning magic. The topic at hand is magic used to summon angels and demons to our world. First, what is summoning magic? It's when a magician summons a spiritual presence and controls it to achieve his or her goals. Like shamanism, summoning magic can be seen throughout the world in different eras. It's widely seen in books, movies, better video games, and so on. A little fourth wall breaking jab. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe's Faust was instrumental in the popularization of summoning magic. There are many examples of summoning magic I'd like to share, but we don't have much time. But here are a few of them. In the Middle Ages, John Dee and Edward Kelly joined forces in Europe to summon an angel. Later in the 19th century, the magician Eliphas Levi summoned the spirit of Apollonius. Following in his footsteps was Aleister Crowley, who in the 20th century summoned the guardian angel Aiwass. What else? There's Neoplatonism, focusing on the doctrine of summoning a guiding spirit called a demon. In Vodou, the Hungan may summon a spirit called Aloha. And in Japan, an incantation in the religion called Vajrayana can be considered a summoning ritual. By performing this ritual, the summoner tries to fuse with Buddha to gain his power. I could go on and on. There are countless examples of summoning magic. But by studying many different forms, you can begin to see a pattern. Once magic circles, spells, and the like were used as part of a ritual, they saw more common use and... I guess I'll stay awake. But summoning magic isn't always used for powerful spirits. It can also invoke everyday spirits. Seances, for example, or Ouija boards. These rituals are easy to perform, and thus very attractive, but as I've told you many times, do not try this at home. It may result in unpleasantness. That's it for today. Why are you teaching us all of this if you don't want us to do any of it? You're like Dolores Umbridge at Agawa. Alright, let's see if Chihiro's available, otherwise I'll hang out with Hidetoshi. Yeah, Hidetoshi Day. That's it for today's meeting. Hidetoshi whispers something to you. Makoto-kun, I want to talk to you after the meeting. The student council meeting is finished. I'm sorry to drag you up here, but I wanted to tell you something. The cigarette butt incident will be dropped. They say it's my fault for asking so many questions. I wanted to be student council president next year, and the PE teacher agreed to endorse me. But I lost any chance of achieving that goal when I disagreed with him. The student body is also annoyed with me. I rambled about rules and fairness, but all I really proved was that I was desperate for power. Good thing you noticed. Now I know why the president asked you to join student council. You don't say things to put people down. You're just honest with them. The system only works if you have people's trust, and trust is not something you force them to feel. When the PE teacher suggested that you should be a suspect, I felt as if I was being bullied by the ignoramus who just had more power than me. I felt like the truth was being bent, and I might lose a friend as a consequence. If it wasn't for you, Makoto-kun, I would have gotten carried away. Thank you. Hidetoshi seems generally appreciative. And so we reach level 9 of the Emperor Link. Very close to the end of several different social links today, but there are new ones to replace them, like Bebe and Cascade. Don't tell anyone what I just told you. I realize it's out of character for me. I'm sure everyone would just make fun of me.
Remember, I expect you to keep this a secret. See you later.
Sup, dude?
Although cultural anthropologists have determined the dates of an attack and recovery, people are still concerned since no one has figured out the cause of the syndrome. Yukari, what's up? The moon will be full soon. We're almost done. Let's give it everything we've got. Of course. After this is all over, let's celebrate. Okay. Preferably I want to hang out with Chihiro, but that may not be an option. Oh, but it is. Perfect. I think we're going to get a hangout without actual rank up, because I didn't get a lot of points last time. Yep, just a hangout.
Where have you been?
We have 3 days left. I can go to Tartarus whenever you're ready. I don't want to go to Tartarus. Autumn, the lights are beautiful, particularly at the Moonlight Bridge in Minatoku. Alright, let's go hang out with, what's his name? Not Aragaki, Akinari. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, episode 37, here comes the Emperor, who could possibly eat more than Owl and love more than Gondor. And now the news. Footage shows that the shopping mall is filled with corgis riding unicycles and singing the song, God Bless America. If you're not going to finish the news report, I will. Alright, Akinari, how you doing today? Probably not well, but hopefully you finish your book. So, I'd like you to congratulate me. As of today, I'm a free individual. Free from what? From the hospital. They were going to put me under care, but now I don't have to do it. I guess my body is too weak to undergo surgery, so I refused any medication as well. Which means I'm done with the hospital. Akinari is smiling sadly. Now I'm just waiting for the end. But I don't feel like I'm the only one being singled out anymore. Everyone is waiting to die, if you think about it. Some just have longer to wait than others. But once the time comes, it's the same for us all. I'm still a little lonely, but I'm not sad anymore. I want to remember what you look like, Makoto-san. Akinari is staring at you, and your relationship is strong. Oh, almost to the end. Level 9. Thank you. I'm a little bit tired today. The story is almost done, so I can show it to you soon.
Welcome back.
The day after tomorrow is the day. It's been a long journey, but we're finally here. We're the only ones who can defeat it, so don't let your guard down until the very end. The day before the full moon. Good morning. Well, tomorrow's the day. I'm ready. Good. I'll be counting on you.
I'm positive a shadow will appear tomorrow. Strega may be up to something as well. Anyway, please be prepared.
Hidetoshi wants to hang out. Hey, are you coming to student council today? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Who else is available? Problem is, I have to hang out with Yuko before I can hang out with Yukari, and I don't think Yuko is available until later in the week. Yeah, no Yuko. Well, let's go to student council today. We can finish this link. So, that's my review on the proper way to wear one's uniform. Please keep these things in mind. I'm not trying to force everyone to change the way they dress. I would like to hear your opinion. You overhear several comments. Hey, did Hidetoshi just say he wanted to hear our opinions? Before, he didn't care what we thought. Well, at least he's trying. Thanks, Makoto-kun. I couldn't have done it without you. How'd I do? Not bad. If you say so. Anyway, it's a big weight off my shoulders. I may have given people the impression that I'm selfish, but I'll win back their trust. Look at this. Hidetoshi removed a lighter from his pocket. A kid named Jun gave this to me. You know that cigarette butt in the bathroom? One of the guys fessed up. And you know what else? He promised me that he'll never smoke again. This lighter is proof of that. I earned his trust by showing concern for others, just like you taught me. Here, I want you to have this. I'll hang on to it. Please do. Obtained cheap lighter. I've been looking down on people, but you taught me an important lesson. I don't think I'll ever compare to you, though. You sense great respect from Hidetoshi, and you max the link! The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured, and we bestow upon thee the ability to create Odin, the ultimate form of the Emperor. All right, you have forged a bond that cannot be broken. Do you remember the story I told you about the TV anchor woman? The man sent to prison was my father. I see now that sincerity is important. Proud of myself for learning its true meaning. I also realized what an amazing man my father is. It's time to go home. You want to go somewhere? You know, we've never hung out outside of school. You decided to go with Hidetoshi. He seems really excited.